What's up, goobers? Today I'm gonna show you how to photobash these jeans. So I'm finally doing a tutorial after a long wait. Sorry about that, by the way. I said I would do this in like February, and now it's just it's June. It's been 4 months, but let's do it. So I want paint on that. So what you're gonna want to do is come to this bar over here. You want to click on this, which is the magic wand. It's used to remove backgrounds. You click on the white background around the jeans, right? You can adjust the tolerance to change how much of it you want to select. So like if I put it too high, you can see it selects this much. So I'll just like select around the jeans. I'll click this over here, which is cut, so it'll erase the background, or most of it. It's selected. And now I'm gonna come to the rectangle select. And I'm just gonna select I'd say this much is good. You want to select like probably like 60% of the jeans, I'd say, from the top down. So now I'm on my 2x template here. If you want it, I have it in my Discord server. Advanced template, by the way. So we're gonna make a new layer, paste it in, and we're gonna drag it under the background layer, and now we're just gonna fit it. So I don't like my waistband that big, so I'm just gonna select it like this, scale it up like this. Yeah, it should be, nah. I do like this, actually, since the pocket is very small. Okay. So now what we're gonna wanna do is, we're gonna get 2 different parts of the jeans. Thanks to Sig, by the way, for showing me this method in my server. So we're gonna get like a middle part of the jeans, right? Like basically where this part is, right? We're gonna get like around that part. We're gonna select it, copy and paste it in on a new layer. If you have white pixels here, make sure you remove it, because we do not want those. I'm gonna use the move tool, scale it down, and I'm gonna hold up. Let me just move this 1 second, like that. I'm gonna match it up with the black part here, as like so. Make sure it's in like the middle, by the way. Right, we're gonna get our eraser, which is E for short. You can just press E as a shortcut. We're just gonna blend it. As a tip, always like don't have the background layer on as you're blending. And now we're gonna get another piece from the other side, just like this, on a new layer. Erase the pixels. And we're just gonna scale it down, and we're gonna put it under the other layer, like this. Make sure it doesn't show here, so I'm just gonna erase that. Now we're gonna blend it. I just want to get this line here. Yeah, like here. Alright. Now, we're gonna make a new layer. Go to our brush tool, put it on 0 hardness. We're gonna make it like small, maybe like this big, like 7. Nah. Actually, yeah, 7. We're gonna do that. We're gonna outline this layer here, the border of it, like this. Or should that's in the middle? Yeah, it's in the middle. Now we're gonna go to blurs. We're gonna gauge and blur it. Oh, my bad. I did that on the wrong layer. Alright, so you do it like this, outline it. You wanna gauge and blur it until it's like this much blurred, I'd say. Or like, yeah, this much. Just put it to like 11. Right? And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna make another one. We're gonna outline beside it, right? like beside the line we just did. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna blur it a little more now. Like this much is probably good. I'm gonna move it to the side a bit. And then we're gonna make our eraser bigger, 100 hardness, and we're gonna erase it here. Oh crap, that's too far. I'm messing it up. I'm fumbling. Alright, like that. And now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna merge these layers. We're gonna select up to here, cut it, and boom, now we have a realistic effect. And honestly, we can put this under this layer and just blend it, actually. Yeah, that's low-key better. Actually, nah. Don't listen to me. I will blend it a little like this, though. Alright, so that's half decent. I'm just gonna get rid of this part here. Okay, so now we're gonna start on the sides. So you're gonna want to have a view like this. Just magic wand all of that. And we're gonna need to get the side stitching, which is like this part, right? This part. So we're just gonna rectangle select like up to here. Make sure you get the pocket and like all the side stitching and stuff. Copy and paste it. And then we're just gonna fit it. And we also have to rotate it because we have to match it with the waistband. Wait, I scaled it down a bit too much. Like that is good. I'm just gonna Control D to deselect, by the way. When you do this, just Control D. I'm gonna do this now so I don't affect the size of the waistband. Match it up where the pocket ends. So around here. It's like a little farther. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little transparent so I can match it. Yeah, it's like there. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah, to edit the layer, double click it, or you can just press this wrench tool once you're highlighting it. I'm just gonna get rid of this, and now we blend it. So get your eraser on 0 hardness, and then we'll just blend from there. I'll keep this thing. And as you can see, on this side it gets a little dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to adjustments, curves, and I'm gonna bring it down. Oh, wrong layer. The side, I'm gonna bring it down to make it a bit darker. And by the way, for curves, you're gonna want to use this a lot if you're watching my tutorials. Up and down is bright and dark, and then left to right is high and low contrast. So I just want to make it like a little bit darker here. Just match it up with that part. That's good. And then I'm gonna go to hue and saturation. Turn the saturation down a little bit. And nice, that looks pretty decently blended now. There's some of it here. Alright. Now I'm going to go to effects, tools, once we've merged. I'm just gonna liquefy this. Make sure your brush size is big, by the way. Alright. That's better. And since we just liquefied that, it's gonna lose quality. So what I like to do after I liquefy is I select that area which lost quality. I go to Photo, Sharpen Plus, and I'll just sharpen until it looks pretty decent. That looks fine. Alright. Looking decent so far. Now, to complete the sides, we're gonna go to, actually no. Let's start on the back first, actually, yeah. We'll do the back. So you just want to magical on this part, magical on this part. Select like basically 60% of the jeans. Again. Just fit it. You want to have like this belt loop matched up with the middle here, because this is the back. Yep, that's good. Now let me think. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna liquefy it a little bit. I'm gonna liquefy this side because see how there's a huge gap? I'm just gonna bring it closer. Alright, now I'm gonna select this part of the jeans, this half. I'm just gonna liquefy it. And now I'm gonna get the other half, so I'm just using this tool to change my selection. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the back. Since there's still a little bit of a gap here, I'm just gonna get this part. New layer, copy and paste it in. Oops. Get rid of the white pixels with 100 hardness on your eraser. Scale it. Scale it. Now I'm just gonna blend it in with the left side. I'm gonna erase this part. Actually, just move it a little bit. Just gotta make sure it blends there. Wait. Just gonna have it go like this. Yeah, because it goes like that. Okay, great. So now we're gonna do the same thing we did here, but wait, unmerge it. We're gonna make a new layer, brush size like 7, 0 hardness. I'm just gonna draw around it. Actually no, let's get the brush size to 9. Draw around it. Blur it. Now let's get the brush size bigger. Draw around. Blur it again. And then erase the blur on this part. And we can just merge that. We gotta fix this though, because it looks like wavy here. Oh yeah, just fill in the white gaps here. I'm just gonna liquefy this, because it looks a bit weird right now. Alright, since I liquefied it, now I'm just gonna sharpen this part. And there. That could be done better, but it's fine. It's not that bad. Alright. Now, wait, let me just get rid of this part. This waistband is not straight. It goes like down a little. So I'm just gonna liquefy that a bit. Just make it straighter. Okay. And actually, this part is the side that goes darker. So since this side goes dark, we're just gonna flip this. Just select the back layer. So we're gonna do that to match the lighting. Just realign it with the middle here, with the middle belt loop. Right? We're gonna go to this view. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna go to this view. It's fine, we'll get rid of that pocket later. We're gonna copy and paste it in on a new layer. Fit it. Make sure it like goes a bit onto the back and the front, because that will be good for blending. Get rid of this part. I'm gonna put it under both layers, and now I'm just gonna blend it with each side. Oops, wrong layer. Blend it with this side as well. Get around the eraser, or the pocket here. Now I'm gonna go to the side there, and I'm gonna match the lighting by making it darker. Like around that. Turn the saturation down as well. It's not awful. Get rid of that. There's a white line here, and I don't want that. Alright. Now, this has no depth. It looks kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is make a layer under the back. Get our paintbrush on 0 hardness. I'm just going to draw an outline around it. And I'm going to turn the opacity down a bit. Yeah, that's decent. Now, as you can see, if I put the side layer on top here, there's a pocket here. So we gotta fix that. And looking at this side and this side, we need to find a part that will match that color. I think this works perfectly. So I'm gonna get rid of, I'm just gonna turn all the layers off, except for this one. Make a new layer above it. Copy and paste this part in. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. Then put the brush size up. By the way, if you wanna like increase it faster, you can just like go like click this arrow for the drop down menu to select the size, or you can hold control and just keep clicking it. It goes up in intervals of 5. And oops, that's way too big. You can just blend it here. Get rid of this part. Now we'll enable the other layers. Can be a little darker actually. And then saturation down, because it just becomes blue. It's not too bad. I'm gonna get rid of this part because it's like it seems a bit out of place here. I'll just fix the waistband later. It's fine, I can erase that. And this also looks out of place. So let's blend that in. Alright. Pocket's kind of chopped, but it's fine. I'm just gonna merge all that. Oops. Merge like this, my bad. Merge like this. Now we need the waistband. I'm gonna get this part. So I'm gonna zoom in, select it. I'll just erase this part with the eraser. Also erase this part. Copy and paste it in. Now it's not straight, so let's liquefy it. We're gonna scale it here. And now we're just gonna erase it to blend it. Zero hardness. Always remember zero hardness when you're blending. And that's not matched, so we need to make it a bit lighter. And I'd say a bit more saturation for more color. Change the hue a little bit too. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. I'm gonna merge it. I'm gonna select this whole part of the waistband, copy paste on a new layer. I'm gonna move it with the arrow key. I'm gonna put it up a bit and just blend it and get rid of this bottom part. We don't want that. Alright. So as you can see, the back waistband is slightly higher, so I'm just gonna liquefy this. Let's put it up. And it goes up like here. So I'm just gonna blend that part. Nice, that's alright. We can leave that. Usually you want the back waistband to be like down more and like straight, but I forgot to liquefy it earlier, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So now for the other side, we're just gonna get this part, the part that's like outside the background line, the template line. You just wanna copy, paste it on a new layer over here, move it with the arrow key, line it up, and we're gonna use the, not that one. Actually, yeah, this one. We're gonna use this view again. Actually, new layer, copy and paste it in, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And we're gonna flip it. And, does not match with the waistband. Hold up, I scaled it too much. Yeah, I get it like this, honestly. Actually, nah, I'm gonna get rid of that. That does not look good. I'm gonna use the side view for this part, actually. It seems like it would be easier that way. So I'm gonna copy and paste that in. Match it with the pocket and the waistband. I'm just gonna move it up there. Do this. Get the stitching here. And I'm just gonna blend it with the front. I'm gonna make it bigger here, so I want it to blend more subtly. Alright, that's decent. Yep, alright. Oh no, I didn't mean to merge that. Hold up. Also didn't erase this part here because it covers this. Alright. Now I'm gonna blend it with this part now. Actually, let me stretch it out a little bit. Now I'm gonna blend. And no, the waistband's not straight. I gotta straighten that. A little more. I'm just gonna get rid of this part here because we don't need it. And I'm gonna blend a little more here. We're gonna need to color match it because it's supposed to be lighter. I'm gonna just erase it so that the back part can show. I'll just fix some things up after. Now I'm gonna get I'm gonna get low key. Yeah, I'm gonna get this part. Hold up. Magic wand though. I'm gonna get this part. New layer. I'm gonna scale it a bit. Now I'm just gonna blend that. And I can deselect that part. I just want to get around this pocket here. I'm gonna put the hardness up. And on this layer, I'm just gonna erase it here. Alright, we're gonna have to fix some things here, but it's all good. Wait. Alright, or just merge that for now. Oops. This waistband doesn't match, so I'm gonna get a lighter part, like from this part. I'm gonna lasso tool it, just draw around it. I'm gonna delete this part, and also this part. Copy and paste that in. Just rotate it at the corner. I'm gonna make it a bit lighter, just to match it. Smaller too. And I'm just gonna blend it. I'm gonna copy and paste it on a new layer. Blend it again. Alright, and now I just want to get this part so that it matches up with the back, which came from over here. Alright, that's decent. And it looks kind of mirrored here. Has like the same black lines, so I'm just gonna get rid of some of them using clone stamp. And just control click to anchor, by the way, and then you'll just draw somewhere else with the other circle. I'm just gonna get rid of this part. Yeah, it should be fine. Actually, I'm gonna draw over here. Yeah, looks okay. I'm gonna delete this part because we don't need it. Oops, I gotta merge. Now, we have these things on both sides, so I'm just gonna get rid of it on this side. Just because I don't want it to look mirrored. I'm gonna clone stamp it. Just like, keep on anchoring it around it. Just go over it. I'm gonna make it bigger now. Alright, that looks okay. Looks weird here, so I'm just gonna patch that. I'm gonna get this part actually. New layer. I'm just gonna blend it. Alright. I'm gonna leave that part actually because I like the way it looks. That's about it for advanced template. Actually, no, that's not it. Don't mind me. We need to put this over here because as you can see, it goes here. So I'm just gonna get this. Make sure you get a part of the side stitching too, like that line. I'm gonna stretch it. Make sure it's matched up. Blend it. I'm gonna erase this part because it goes over the waistband. Hold up. It should not do that. Gonna do this. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit this way. Blend it. I'm gonna make it darker too. And turn down the saturation. Alright, that's okay. I'm gonna clone stamp some of it though. I'm just gonna erase what's left over. Alright, that's alright. Now on the other side. Where is it? It starts like here, so I'm gonna get it from the back because it's lighter here. It starts like here. So here. So I'm just gonna move it there. Erase around it. And I'm just gonna erase up to here. And it's supposed to match up with this part. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the move tool, click the main layer, this layer, copy, go to the next one, effects, tools, liquify. I'm gonna right click the background and then click from clipboard. So now we have that up, but I can't edit that layer because that's not the one we're liquefying. We're liquefying this thing. So now we're just gonna match it up here. And once again, sharpen it. Like if it loses quality, just always sharpen it. Alright. So this part is optional. I'd recommend you do it because you should do it, but some people like to add assets when they get to this stage. I don't. So since we already have like a reference which isn't like flat, it already has wrinkles in it, we can add those in ourselves instead of making an asset. which is good because one, it's more realistic, and two, it like already matches with the jeans, so we wouldn't have to like edit how we would an asset. So we'll just do that. We'll start with the front. I'm just gonna erase this shoe part and the hem. I don't want the hem. Let's go like that. Copy paste it in. Turn the background on. Now I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna make the opening for the shoes a bit low. Yeah, that's good, I guess. Do the same on the other side. Copy paste. I'm gonna put it under the other one. Also, I'm gonna move this one a little bit. And put this one up. Alright. I'm gonna erase the white pixels. And what I did here, I'm gonna do it again. So, new layer, paintbrush, 0 hardness. But it's like 7, 8, 9, that range. And I'm just gonna, actually no, I'm gonna make it 8. Draw around the border. I'm gonna blur it. Also, let me get this part. It's a bit white here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Another paintbrush layer, which is bigger. 0 hardness again. Draw it beside it. Blur it even more. And now I'm just gonna erase it where the original blur was. The one we did before. I'm gonna change the opacity. I'm also gonna change the opacity on this first one too. Alright. Now I'm gonna go to this layer. I'm gonna erase this part here. Yeah, that's alright. Now I'm just gonna blend this into the main layer. Turn the background template off. Wait. Just gotta redo that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna blend it all the way down to here. Because I don't want the wrinkles being so high. Do the same for the other one. Just blend it in. Alright. Now, these lines are still here, so I'm just gonna cut them off here. I'm gonna merge all that, and we're gonna do the copy and paste liquify trick. So copy the background layer with the move tool, go back to the other layer, liquify it, and what we're doing here is we're basically just matching this line to this line. So I'm just gonna liquify it that way, and I'm gonna erase a little bit of it here. Like this. Alright, nice. Now I'm just gonna highlight it, sharpen since I liquefied it. Quality could be better, but it's alright. Alright, I'm just gonna sharpen it a little bit less actually. Looks grainy. Alright, that's not bad, I guess. Now, we're gonna do the sides, so we're gonna get this view first. Just gonna zoom in. By the way, to zoom in, you can do Control plus or minus to zoom out, or you could just go down here, just adjust this. So I'm gonna get this part, erase that. Copy and paste that in, new layer. I'm gonna liquefy it down a little bit, just to match the shape of the pants. Now I'm gonna blend it, and I matched this line to this line, as you can see, so it would blend cleanly like that. I'm just gonna erase this part. Just cut that part. Alright, nice. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate it to make it thicker. Again. Alright. Now, we're gonna go to the sides. Oops, I'm not on eraser. And the reason for going to the sides is so that we can get the side stitching here. So copy and paste that in. And you just want to match the side stitching up with each other. And just blend it. I'm gonna move it a little bit to the side. Also, I'm gonna desaturate it because I don't like the way it looks. I'm also gonna make it darker. Alright. Nice. So that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna get this part again. I'm gonna stretch it out here. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the back now. I'm gonna do the same for the back. Just like with the same wrinkles and everything. Let's erase this side. Get all that crap. But for the back now, since there's no shoes, we just want it to be flat. As so. Make it a little bit smaller. I'm gonna blend it in. Make sure it comes to about the middle. Other side now. I'm just gonna put it under this one. Blend it into that void shading there. Alright. I'm also gonna make it a bit darker. Actually, no. I'm just gonna desaturate it. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. So we can merge all that. And now, I'm gonna get this part. I'm gonna match it up with this line here. I'm gonna blend all that crap. Oops, no. Let me do like this. Nah, that does not look good. It's fine. We don't even need to like match it up with the sides here, to be honest. That's like unnecessary, in my opinion. So now, since this goes off to the side, we just want to copy and paste it on a new layer over here. Oops. Make sure your selection's on your screen, by the way, because if you're not, and you just like move over here, it's gonna be like, it's gonna move down. So copy paste that. move with arrow keys. I'm holding control to make it go fast. Match it up. And we blend. All right. And now we got to do the sides for here. So we're going to get this part again. We're going to flip it. Shape it with the wrinkles. Any lines? Yeah, we can move that down. Alright, that's decent. I'm gonna get this part though. Make my brush size smaller. Alright. Get this part. I'm gonna flip it. Match it up with the side stitching, because we have to. Just gonna move this aside a bit. Move it down a little bit. Just cut this part out. Now I just blend it all. And you want to blend it in a way that makes it like fade well. Like, don't just blend randomly. Like, think about how wrinkles would look IRL. And just like kind of do it like that. I'm gonna liquefy to the side a little bit. I'm gonna duplicate it once, merge it. And I'm gonna blend that a little bit more. Alright. That's pretty decent. That is pretty decent, to be honest. I'm gonna desaturate the entire jeans a little bit. So I'm not liking how it's looking. And always sharpen. Looks pretty decent. Alright. I'll just cut this part out. So now what we want to do is, we're going to convert now, but what I like to do is, I like to get this box, get in the middle of all the lines, copy, paste it on a new layer, match it up here. It should match up here. Well, it didn't really because we sharpened it, but it's fine. We'll just, the white lines are forming because of the sharpen, so we can just like clone stamp them and go over it. It's no biggie. It's not a big deal or anything. Also, these actually don't match. I'm just gonna do that real quick. And sharpen that a little bit. I'm gonna merge it all. Clone stamp the white lines. If you don't know how to use clone stamp, don't ask me, bro. Just watch a video on YouTube. Anyway, I don't know how to teach that, so you can learn that on your own. So we have this now, right? What we want to do. Well, if you're not on 2x, just like, you're not going to do this step obviously, but since I am on 2x, I'm just going to resize it to 5A5 by 559. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to go to my select tool. I'm going to get this middle part of the template, right? Like at the red line, right? I'm going to get this entire part. I'm going to copy it, new layer, paste it. I'm just going to match it up here. Alright, drag it under. Same for the other side. I can just go to move selection, move it to the other side of the screen, copy, paste, line it up. Alright, good. So now, all we need to do is just edit the insides, add some shoes, and then we're basically done. So what I like to do here is, or what everyone likes to do basically, this is not a me thing. I'm just gonna get rid of this pocket here. So I'm gonna get from this line to this line, copy and paste it in. Make sure it ends like here. I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm just gonna blend it right before the pocket. I'm gonna make sure to get the wrinkles and stuff. And nice, now the pocket's gone. Now, same thing on the other side. Literally just the same thing. So I wanna get up to here, move it to here, flip it, and blend over here. Nice. Alright. So now for shoes. Shoes. Let me get some shoes actually. 1 second. Alright, so I have my own shoes here. They're paid assets from Shin. You just want to copy and paste that in. I'll have the link to his server in the description or something. Now that's under, you just want to make a new layer in between the pants and the shoes. Get your paintbrush, hardness on 0. We just want to draw here so we can get some realistic shadow, and can change the opacity of that a bit. And also what I like to do is I'll make a new layer above the pants, get my brush color to white, I'll put on 100 hardness, like 6 brush size. I'll draw the outline here, just like right before the shoes. I'm gonna gauge and blur it, like this much. I'm gonna make it invisible, draw over or erase over the shoes, right? And then I like to overlay it. And then now it's overlaid, I like to change the opacity. So now we have contrast between the shadow and this light part. And it also makes it stand out a little bit more. And I'm just gonna get some, I don't usually do this, but I'm just gonna get some pants assets, since most people will probably be doing that, because yeah. Also, these pants are from Fascinate. If you want, I'll have them linked in my Discord server, link in description. So I don't know, I'll just get like this or something from 7th Reason. So once you have your assets, hold up, I'm just gonna delete this part. Just paste it in, right? So for assets, normally you want to do opacity or overlay. Actually, yeah, you can do overlay here. Normally I don't do overlay on light pants because it like messes it up a bit. Like, see how there's like blue there? So this is what I would usually do. But I don't want it like messing up the colors and stuff because the pants is light. I don't know why it does that. I don't know how to explain it. But since it's a light pants, I'm just gonna use multiply, which makes it darker. Then I'm gonna use curves. Up the brightness. And then I'm gonna use curves to up the brightness again. So yeah, that's pretty good. It comes onto the shoes here, so I'm just gonna erase that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna redo that curves. Just Control Z. I'm just gonna Race here again. Nice. Looks pretty good. So yeah, I'll just have the links to the Discord servers, which have the assets in the description. We can get some underwear here. I'll just get it from here. Let's get some random boxers. Just put it under all the other layers and just copy and paste it in. That looks pretty good. This is some pretty good pants. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have this as free clothing in my server, by the way. But actually, we are not done. We need to sharpen it for quality. So basically, what I like to do on sharpen, at least on the regular template, like 1x, right? So like normal size, 5x5 by 5x9. I like to duplicate the pants layer. I go to Effects, Photo, Sharpen Plus. Wait, let me zoom out. Always zoom out to 100 when you're sharpening, by the way, because 100 is basically like how it's gonna look on Roblox. That's like the true size of it. So I'm just gonna sharpen it. Like this much is pretty good. Alright. And since we know white lines form with sharpen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna erase on like 50 hardness. We're gonna erase around it on the sharpened layer. Just erase around it like a box. Don't like erase far into it though. Right? So now no more white lines. And as you can see, if we disable the other layer, you can see we erase like this. So the other layer just like completes it with like some slightly unsharpened parts, but obviously those aren't going to show. So yeah, that's how you get rid of white lines. And yeah, that's basically how you make jeans. So if you have any questions or anything, just like join my Discord, bro. I have it in the description. I'll be helping like as many people out as I can, to be honest, because I want to help people learn how to photobash, because like I think it's cool. It's pretty fun. And yeah, I'm gonna do some other tutorials as well in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna have an advertising tutorial, so this will be good for people who want to grow a group. So yeah, also join my group Forsakenneth. I post all my clothing there. I'm not posting this year though. This is gonna be in my Discord server for free if you want to use it. But yeah, also in my Discord server we have giveaways. We're doing a 10k giveaway right now. It ends in 5 days, I'm pretty sure. It's a 10k giveaway, but you have to be a certain level, just because I don't want people just like joining and just like lurking or like saying nothing. But yeah, we also have contests. I'm actually yapping, bro. Okay, that's it, bro. Bye. That's the end of the video, bro.